This is like a back porch area. I'm gonna start in this corner and just kind of sweep up the leaves. Just stay in the shade. Then all along the trees here, and I'll give you a better look at the back porch. It has like these two sections, comes up, then it has like an upper section, and then it drops down to the yard. This kind of goes around. As the patio continues on over here and goes around to the back. So I'm gonna start in that back corner, just get some of the leaves, and then maybe come over here and try to get that trash pile right there. So, and of course you can hear the trains in the background because anywhere in town you'll hear trains. All right, just a quick follow up. All the leaves are here. 7 bags, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Clean up this section. There's still some dirt and stuff. I want that to dry up, and I'm gonna come back and scrape it, I think. Then we got this section all cleaned up, all the glass that was up here from this broken window here. And then again with the dirt, I'm just gonna kind of let that dry up. My broom I found to use kind of broke, so I pretty much got this like side porch area clean. And then I took down a swing that was over there. It was kind of rickety. I didn't want the kid to play on it and fall, or somebody sit on it by accident and hurt themselves. But yeah, 7 bags of leaves and dirt and sticks. Didn't feel like I did that much, but I've been out here for a few hours, so again, we still have all that trash down there to pick up, and then everywhere back there. It's a long job, but we're starting, so that's all that matters. All right, so the backyard got picked up quite a bit. Still working on that trash pile over there. Haven't done much since the last time, but the lawn is mowed now, so we can kind of see where everything's at a little bit better. I think I'm going to skip the leaves today. I have this pile over here next to this burn pit that they kind of constructed. And then I got another large section behind the house. It goes all the way down, basically, just along the house to pick up those leaves. But I think I'm going to skip leaves today just to give myself a break of raking. I'm going to also try to start picking up some of the bigger trash. Since it's chopped down a little bit, you can see a little bit better, but there's just stuff like this thrown along the edge of the property all over the place. Over here it gets a little bit worse. There's a pile there. It's like a barbecue grill cover, some chairs, and a trash bag full of who knows what. Then on this side we have some dog kennels, some totes, some cans that are filled with like bottles, some stuff back in there a little bit, and then of course another mattress, why not? And then a broken fish tank, some kitty litter jugs or whatever back there. This side has a lot of big stuff, at least as far as I can tell, so it shouldn't be too terrible. The real pain in the rear, we got more stuff over here. There's just some like wooden crates, I guess. Some more crates down there, some thermoses. Here's my leaf bags here. But I think the real bear of the problem is going to be around this place. Got the silverware, of course. Then down there, there's a tote filled with something. Some trash down in there. And then over here, lots of leaves, which is going to make it hard to pick up the trash. And then it's just like a lot of small trash, like cans, paper, spoons, knives, like plastic. And it goes back to about where that log is leaning. And then of course, right here by the pool, underneath all these leaves are like party cups and all those kinds of stuff. All right, imagine you're out here by yourself picking up trash that includes like clothes and burnt items, like personal items, and then as you dig down into the trash a little bit, you see this sticking up out of the ground at you. Just half buried in the ground. Whew. They gave me a startle, tell you what. Alright, phone's probably going to die soon, so I gotta hurry up and do this. But I just want to get a walkthrough. Basically all the trash that was from there over got scooped up. All down in there. And there's probably a little bit more, but I can't see because of like leaf coverage. But yeah, and then I'm going to throw it in that wheelbarrow and hopefully get it down there without too much trouble. As you can see, we still have a lot of trash off to the side, but I think essentially everything that was down inside this little start of the slope down I got, and it is a lot and gross. All right, gonna try to snag up some of this stuff all the way back there, and then some of the stuff that's down there. Just want to kind of get it before. All right, gonna try to finish up this pile here. We kind of stopped at that like bush line. Got most of the big stuff out, but we're gonna try to get the rest of the stuff. So here we go. All right, this side is basically done. There's maybe some little bits of trash out there, but I got that last big pile picked up. All this stuff is cleared out. Oh, I see a can down there. Just pretend like I picked that up already. Must have blown away from the storm whenever this pile was still up here. Anyways, this is what it looks like. 99% cleaned up. So, out of here for the day. All right, now that we got a good camera, I'll try to get a few areas other than inside the house today. This area, of course, was filled with trash. Still has quite a bit of trash in it. I gotta go pick up, but we gotta get all the leaves and stuff out of it just so I could see what the trash was in there. So walking down this way, just ignore my pile of ash there that I need to spread around. But, so walkway that goes around the house. This area here, I'm not too sure what was down here. It seemed like there was a structure of some kind that was like metal, because I had to take a whole bunch of metal poles and stuff out of here. But all that bush and stuff is going to be knocked back to that tree there, right there. So everything over there is going to be gone, except for like the big tree that's going to stay. And then this area used to have a pine tree right there. We cleared that out, and then cleared out a lot of the trees and stuff that were coming up to the edge of the concrete. I think these holes were for a railing at one point, but I'm not sure. And of course we cleared out back to the big tree line, just basically anything that was there. Hopefully they kind of knocked the bugs down a little bit, but also just because it was really encroaching on the patio space. And even by knocking out that much foliage, I mean, we still have plenty out there, so I think we're okay with that. But after knocking it all out, you can see there's still trash laying down there that I missed because it's hard to get into the trees and dig that stuff out. So I'm going to go back and kind of pick all that stuff up. That's one of the many piles that we have from clearing out all of this wooded area. We're going to separate out the larger chunks and the smaller branches, and end up just processing the smaller branches and then saving the larger chunks for wood for fire in the fireplace if it still works. This is in the front of the garage. If you're looking at the house, it's to the left of the garage. There's lots of tires and stuff up under the bushes. Pretty butterfly. But we got some weights, some, I guess, plywood, a basketball hoop, more tires, buckets, windows, a tarp with let's hope is another tire under it and not something worse, a pool, and then down in the creek area, or the crick, is just like more bottles and trash. I think there's an office chair down over this way somewhere. I could be wrong. But hey, there's an owl. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to see him, but he just flew up in that tree over there. Yeah, we got some cinder blocks down there. Just some trash. And I think I probably won't get back to the backyard yet, but we have that dog house. We have all this fencing that needs to come down. The leaves need to be raked up. There's a mattress over here off in the distance. There goes the owl again. It's a little bit too wooded, I think, for you to see him, but pretty cool that he lives out here. All right, a couple of hours later, and we have a little bit of progress. I kind of use this basketball goal as a stopping line, just because I can't get that up by myself. It's a little bit dangerous. It goes like all the way down there. So, and this thing is full of water or sand or whatever it is they use to weigh down. But basically where that huge hump used to be right there is just all gone now. That was all trash up to like the second railroad tie there. And then this section, all the trash and leaves are gone. Ended up finding some pavers just here and everywhere, and I just put them down because that place is like pretty muddy basically once you get off this rock here. There's still some trash like mixed in with the rocks and stuff, and again I still have to dig out whatever's underneath this. I did get a few tires that were back up in there, and then down in the ravine there's a lot, but just for a couple hours, you know, this section looks pretty good. For now I'm going to venture down into the danger zone and try to grab those tires out of there. Alright, just going to run these tires to a tire shop to recycle them or dispose them, whatever they do with them. I got about 9 full-size tires and then 2 little 4-wheeler tires. I think it's $2 a tire or $2.50 a tire, so a little bit of money, but not too bad. Better than them sitting down the creek for the next 200 years or whatever it is. I've already got a lot of the other side done. It's over there in big piles, but yeah. Basically anywhere you can find, there's trash. This part over here is exceptionally good. I don't know if I've shown it before, I don't recall. But basically this little planter bed or whatever it was, just completely filled. So I'm hoping that as the trash gets up over there that it's just like dirt instead of actual trash. So, but we'll see. Alright, so basically all the big garbage and any little garbage I can see is out of here. There's a lot of leaves down here, and then the lint over there wasn't as bad as I thought. It's just mostly leaves with like a thin layer of lint. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. I can either blow all this out, kind of blow all this out, spend some time with the leaf blower, or I can choose to do something else. There's not really a specific order this has got to go in, so I just got to figure out what I want to do. So I guess cut to me doing whatever it is I wanted to do. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to stop filming for the time being. I'm just going to go ahead and process these piles I have built up, and that's pretty boring, so that'll allow me to take it easy for a minute. Hopefully I can get through this pile as well, but we'll see. After that, I need to blow all these leaves out here. The rake doesn't really work too well inside this area just because there's a whole bunch of like stems from all the plants that I cut back, and then also some vines have started growing in again. So I'll probably try to blow it out like I did over here, and then once it gets on the concrete, I'll go ahead and just like rake it into a pile and keep going. But yeah, we're making some progress.